Hello, OKPA Fantasy Football League. You thought I was finished, but here I am. It's a later episode. New episode here. New format we're going with. But we're back. It's episode 4. Week 5 of the season just finished up. We're here, as usual, on Tuesday. Make sure you're liking and subscribing and ringing that bell so you don't miss my Tuesday episodes. As I mentioned just briefly a moment ago, this is a completely different structure. We're taking the script and we're throwing it out of here. I'll be honest with you, that wasn't a script. That was just a piece of paper that was laying here. But we're throwing away the script. There's no script here. We ain't writing 4-hour script for a 20-minute episode. Doesn't make sense. I got the matchups up right here on my screen. You can see. We're going to dive right into them. You're getting my raw reaction. Straight ahead. If I'm going to have a sound bite, I'm going to pull it up as we go. No script. We're just getting right into it. Let's jump in. Get Hat Trick Mahomes. It's always Hat Trick Mahomes first because it's just the way that the system's set up here. Hat Trick Mahomes, Pelosi blowout. Hat Trick beat the hell out of him. 127.04 to 89.5. Garmin, the big shit talker from week 1, hasn't won a fucking game since. 89.5 points. Holy shit. That's horrible. That's horrible, as a matter of fact. Let's take a look at who did well. Looks like Mahomes scored just above 20, which, ask Hogue, anything over 20 is good for him, apparently. Holy shit, Robert Tonyan. Old Bobby Tonyan. 3 touchdowns, 98 yards. Wow. Wow. He was supposed to be a fill-in. Other than that, Hogue's team kind of sucked, I'll be honest with you. Nobody scored more than, 13.6 points, 13.6 for Hollywood Brown. So I guess we'll just have to go ahead. I know I'm kind of getting out of order. Like I said, no script. Robert Tonyan, matchup MVP. Let's take a look at the shitty Pelosi blowout. So, all right, let's be fair here. Outside of Tonyan, Mark Andrews scored more points than anybody else on Hogue's team. But nobody else on his... Even Austin Hooper... He only had 2 tight end starters. Austin Hooper scored almost 15 points. Scored more than Marquise Brown. Goff, not even 12 points. Bob Woods, not even 10 points. Slayton, not 10 points. Eckler scored less than 3. He's going to be gone for a while. I mean, just a horrible performance by Garmin there. My takeaways from this, honestly, I mean, Hogue's sitting at 3-1, but he's one of the worst 3-1s that I've seen in a while. I mean, it's like the Packers last year, 13-3 finish. Everybody said, oh, they're not a good 13-3. I mean, good for him. He's 3-1, but I don't know, not super high scoring for him. Let's take a look here. 127, 129.3 in week 3. Had a good week 2, 164, but 115 in week 1. So he only scored more than 130, right? 130 one time this entire year, sitting at 3-1. Not a championship performance this year without a little bit of help from either luck, which he typically gets, or maybe a trade or a good free agent pickup. Garmin, I mean, honestly, with Eckler out, let's see what he has on his bench here. Oof. Woof. Nothing really on his bench either there. Swift had a decent day only because he scored a touchdown, but yeah, not really any help there. Glad you got your shit talking in week 1 because you're not going to have too much to talk shit about for the rest of the season. What else we got here? Okay, next matchup. It's Scrubs. It's me versus T. Swift, B-Hole Eyes, Eric Moeller. Picked up my first win, baby. And I did so without a single point at the wide receiver position. Not including the flex. I had a wide receiver in my flex, but not a single point in the wide receiver position. Brandon Cooks had a few targets, didn't catch a fucking ball. Devontae Adams. Apparently everybody else knows his body better than him, as he said in his tweet. He didn't play. This league's communist Russia, so I didn't have enough matchup acquisitions to fill in there. Josh Allen, I'll tell you what, keeps putting together some pretty good performances. Almost 27 points. Mike Davis is turning out to be a pretty good fill-in. But I'll tell you what, long time coming. And honestly, as I'm on my way home from a wedding on Sunday, I was just about to talk some serious shit on how terrible Joe Mixon has been. Ends up with 3 titties. Over 180 total yards. I don't even have to say it. Matchup MVP, baby. What do we got here? T-Swift B-Hole, I told you, Mahler. I told you were no damn good when you were 2-0. It was 2 straight. You're definitely the worst 2-2 team in the league. Horrible. I mean, there's not even really anything to look at here. Tom Brady threw 5 touchdowns, which is pretty cool. Other than that, nothing really to look at here. My takeaways, honestly, as much shit as I talk on my team, excuse me there, if Mixon, honestly, he's not going to put together a 50 bomb every single week, but if he can produce 20s, mid-20s every week, I get Adams, and if Adams and Godwin are healthy, Josh Allen's a force to be reckoned with. Watch out, boys. Watch out. Wild card bid. Telling you. Watch out, wild card bid. Mahler needs some help. Hoy did get yanked at the half. But his running back situation is horrible. Dave Montgomery, J.K. Dobbins. Who's got on his bench here? Malcolm Brown could be a flex starter, I guess, maybe, but I don't know, not really a whole lot there. I don't see a playoff berth for Mueller this year. Next matchup we're going to jump into. Holy shit, how do I even get to matchups? Here we are. Big ass blowout here. Big ass blowout. 2 in the stink. Tim Hogue beat the shit out of our newcomer. First week on his own, Ryan Renaud, a.k.a. Big Mac. 175.2 to 102.4. Yikes. Say yikes for me, dog. Funny how things happen whenever you don't have Palumbo in the league, huh? Relax. All right, Tim Hogue here. Let's take a look here. Matt Ryan really didn't do that well. Only 13 points. Holy shit! I didn't realize how good of a game George Kittle had. 15 grabs for 183. That's outrageous. Devontae Parker went down early, but ended up with 10 catches for 110. Dalvin Cook, 130 yards. And that's a really good week, actually. Ty Boyd even had 7 more grabs. Kansas City's defense threw up to 21 bomb. 171 points, well earned. We'll see what happens. Joshua Kelly's out he's actually going to be a starter now. But Justin Jackson should complete with touches there. What's he got on his bench? Antonio Gibson had a good day, so he could be a good fill-in. Might have some trades coming your way there Timbo. We'll have to see, though. The matchup MVP. Let's see. I think we're going to give it to Kittle. Good day. 11 first downs. In this league, it's so valuable to have so many first downs like that. That's huge. Comeback season. More like should have never came back season. Hello. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Let me try that again. Comeback season. More like should have never came back season. As I said, I was going to do the sound effects as we go. Nothing really to speak of. Lamar ran one in, which is good for him. Also threw 2 touchdowns. Gurley scored 2 touchdowns. That saved his day because he really didn't have much going on there other than that. Only 57 rush yards. Yeah, not much to speak of there. Comeback season, should have left your I don't know if I would have paid $250 for this team. It's going to shambles. Got a lot of work ahead of you. Not really a whole lot to talk about on the bench. Tim Hoag's looking good at a 3-1 seed, or 3-1. Looks like Yahoo has him ranked 3rd in the league. I could see it. Like I said, he has a lot of good players there. Even some help on the bench. Wow, I didn't even realize Philadelphia scored 19 points as a defense too. I'll give it to you. You're pretty nice squad there. Next matchup, Jalapeno a Spicy. Oh, this is a close matchup here. Versus Team America. Michael scored 130.62. Chad scored 127.18. Pulling up a sound. I'm trying to think of a sound effect for this. Let's take a look here. It doesn't really look like much out of the ordinary. Melvin Gordon had a good day. I don't see it happening that often, though. He's playing the fucking Jets. And get over it. It wasn't that good of a trade. Shut the fuck up. Only scored 30. 2 touchdowns on the ground, 107 yards. Never did that for me. Fuck me, right? You did start Gallup, so fuck you. The 1 week he did good, you didn't even start him, pussy. Aaron Rodgers, MVP form, baby. Bringing the MVP back to Titletown. Let's go. Kareem Hunt had a good day. Get ready for him to take on a big workload as long as he can stay healthy. I know he's had a nagging groin injury there. But if he can stay healthy, he should, with Hunt out with Chubby out for 6 to 8. Quite a bit on the bench there for him, too. Anybody else do real good? Kyler, I don't know. He's suspect. He threw 3 touchdowns. No picks. That was against Carolina, though, so. I don't know. Kyler Murray's suspect. Kenny Drake sucks. No good. Horrible first-round pick. Yeah, nobody else really stood out. Except for Randy Bullock. I hear that Randy Bullock is the reason Chad lost. And yes, Michael, that's your kicker. Michael has depth, especially at the most crucial position, running back. Looks like he has some depth at receiver, too. I don't know why he's saying he needs receivers, but I don't know. I like his team here. I really do. I don't know why you got Damian Harris on the IR. Maybe that was a late. Did he? He might have came off the IR late, so maybe that's why. You got a pretty good team on your hands here. You can see top 3 seed in the whatever division you're in there. Chad, I think you'll make the playoffs this year, which that'll be your first time, right? I mean, your team usually fucking blows. I think you make the playoffs this year, but I don't think you'll win a playoff game. Oh boy, chew buddy. Demo 180.9 versus Joe Buck yourself 93.5. I almost pissed my pants. Joe says they're gonna be by fucking 100 this week. I'm excited for this video. Congratulations, Swales. You got your ass kicked. Let's take a look. I mean, it's so hard to give somebody on Demo's team the matchup MVP because they all just are unbelievable. How many 20 plus? 1, 2, 3, 4. He had 5 20 plus point scorers. His tight end almost scored 20. Holy shit. He really didn't have anybody that was like off. Like 40, 50 points. Joe Burrow threw for 300 again, but only 1 pass touchdown. To Mixon, by the way. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to give the matchup MVP to Ryan Fitzmagic just because it's Ryan Fitzmagic. Scored more points than anybody else on Swift. So I also had 6 players score less than 10 points. Chubb's to the IR for, like I said, 6 to 8 weeks. Let's jump right into the takeaways from this. I don't think Swales wins another game this year. 1-3, it'll be against me. Congratulations. I'll let you have that one because I felt bad for you if you went 0-13. Swales doesn't win a game the rest of the year. I don't know if Demo loses one. We'll see what happens in the bye weeks. I haven't had a chance to look at if he has a lot of guys on a bye in 1 week, but Demo may be in line. I think the best we've ever I think we've had an 11-2. I think he'll go 11-2 1 year. I could see Demo breaking that record, going 12. I'm gonna put him at 12-1 this year, and he's gonna win the championship, barring any significant injuries. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. Manderson, what the hell happened to you? Schwitzberg, 124.22. That's Dave Butler versus Matt Anderson. She digs Mayfield, 77.24. Yikes! We had 2 scores that were less than... They didn't even make 80. We'll get to the other one in the next game. What happened to Calvin Ridley? He's playing through a hamstring pull. Oh, bullshit! He couldn't beat Jair Alexander. That's what fucking happened there. Guy had 100 yards in every single freaking game leading up to this one. Had 0 catches against the Packers. Packers Super Bowl, baby. I'm telling you right now. Diggs had a nice day. 6 grabs for 115. Including that jump ball. I actually saw that play. A jump ball that Allen just zipped down there. AJ Green, I don't know if he's a starter anymore. Sorry, buddy. You had a bunch of goose eggs on the bench, too. Manderson might be in trouble here. Several players that didn't do very well. Even Kelsey only had 3 grabs for 70. Let's swing on over to the winning side. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to give this matchup MVP right here to Carson Wentz. Because he has literally nobody. He's throwing to players that nobody's ever heard of before. Still threw for just south of 200 and a touchdown. Managed a 25-point day because of a rushing touchdown. I'll give it to him there, buddy. What are you starting Isaiah Ford for? He's like the 4th receiver. He had 10 targets. All right, I'll shut the hell up, I guess. I'll shut the hell up. Considering I started, what's his nuts there? Williams. And he had 1 catch the whole entire day, so fuck you for having Isaiah Ford 10 targets. A.J. Howard, luckily he had a touchdown because he then went to the IR. You have any tight ends on your bench? Chris Herndon, who hasn't done shit. Yeah, I would say Evans had a good day. I would say Dave kind of got lucky here. Just Manderson had a really bad day. That's what got him his 2nd win. And it's really talking up Manderson the last couple of weeks, but I'm not seeing it here. I'm not seeing it now. Looking down through here. Maybe. I don't know. His team's kind of falling apart pretty quickly. I have recency bias. I think he'll still be a wild card team. I'm not there with Dave though. I don't think Dave makes the playoffs this year. This is another big ass blowout. And Jan with another 150 plus point week. Butler with a really shitty week. He was the other below 80 scorer. 155.1 to 78.1. Jan beat the hell out of him. Russ Wilson, holy shit, he threw for another 362 touchdowns. He did throw a pick. Mari Cooper with a big day. 12 grabs for 134. 10 receiving. He didn't even have a touchdown, did he? And he had a... Oh, yes, he did. He had 1 touchdown. Who missed a 40-point day? Pretty impressive there. Jerick McKinnon found the end zone. Galladay found the end zone. Ronald Jones ran for over 110. Jerry Jeudy caught a touchdown. A lot of touchdowns there for Janda. We'll have to see how the sheets play out. I'll give Cooper the matchup MVP for sure. 12 grabs, I mean, that's impressive. 12 grabs, definitely impressive. Probably beats Trey Cameron's record because Curtis Fry would only ever throw the ball to fucking Trey Cameron. Never throw the ball to anybody else. How about it, Demo? Butler had a few decent performances out there. Cooper Kupp caught a touchdown. Metcalf over 100 again. And Butler, it's time to cut your losses. You got to find a new quarterback, buddy. Danny Dimes ain't going to do it. Danny Dimes is just not going to do it. You need to work out that flex, too. You've been better off starting Gronk. I know you're a Penn Stater, but starting KJ Hamler, that's suspect, man. That's suspect. I'm starting to think you're throwing. Edwards-Helaire, decent day, but I don't know if it was worth a first-round pick. I'm not entirely sure it was worth a first-round pick there. Carrion's not startable. Jim is starting to put together a decent campaign. Looks like some of his later round picks or free agent pickups are starting to pan out. I think he has a very good shot at making the playoffs this year. Not at 2-2. There are a couple real shitty weeks, losing Barkley. He has a pretty good chance there, I think, to make the playoffs. Butler might not win a game this year. I'll be honest with you, Butler might not win a game this year. Battle of the rookies. Rookies are us. Schuster just met her. Ketchin wins almost just shy of 150, 149.98. Schuster just met her 121.7. Ketchin's up to 3-1. He's never going to win a game again. He's going to go, 3-10 this year. Telling you right now, he will not win another game this season. Dak is not going to throw for 500 yards a game. Telling you right now, he's not going to throw 500 yards a game. Camera did regress. I told you he's going to regress from that 40 average. Tyler Higbee had a great game, 4.6 points. Bobby Anderson, that's a good start there. 8 grabs for 99. Will Fuller reached the 100-yard mark in a touchdown. I'll give the matchup MVP to Dak. It's not very often you see a quarterback in the NFL throw 500 yards, so even if it was against the Browns and they lost. Odell had a big game for Nick. Big day. He threw a touchdown, didn't he? Or did he catch one from Landry? I think he caught one from Landry. I don't know why I thought he threw it. But he didn't. 2 receiving touchdowns in. I thought he had a rush touchdown too. He had 3 total touchdowns, didn't he? Yeah, 1 rushing touchdown. Big rushing touchdown too. He ended up with over 150 total yards. Pretty much Nick's bright spot. Jamal Williams had a big day. That's pretty cool you started Jamal Williams there. I know you don't have shit for running backs in the backup, but you could have started Jordan Howard. You know how you like to start him. He scored 0.4 points this week. Would have been a good start for you. Yeah, let's see our takeaways. Like I said, Ketchin won't win another game. He's going to go 3-10, miss the playoffs. Nick might win 2 more. I could see both rookies going 3-10 this year. You could see both rookies going 3-10 this year. Probably what Big Mac's going to do too. Big Mac's going to go 3-10 too. I'll give you one individual win. So that's the matchups this week. Let's go ahead and look at next week. I like to keep you guys on the edge of your seat. Let's go ahead and jump into next week here. Let's take a look. I'm going to start straight from the top. I'm playing Garmin. Told you Garmin's bummed up. Sent a guy to the IR. That was Eckler. He's out for a while. He won't play. I have a few guys on bye. If Godwin plays, I have a chance. I got to see what I can get a tight end. This could be a low-scoring game. I think I beat him 110-106. Next matchup. Hogue versus Butler. Hogue, I don't know. I think you fucking rigged this schedule every single year. You have such an easy schedule every single year. See who you take a tight end, but you're going to beat Butler. There's almost no doubt in my mind, but Yahoo, I think you're blowing Yahoo too. I say you're blowing the CEO, but it's a chick. 130 without you don't even have a tight end in there. You have 130. Bullshit. You won't score more than 115. Butler doesn't make 100 though. Demon might have some buys this week. Running back spot's empty. Jones is out. That's right. Mahler's blowing the CEO of Yahoo too. They always say give him the most points he ever scored was last week, and he scored 104, I think, or something like that. Something stupid like that. Demon's gonna win again. Like I said, this isn't gonna be the week that he loses. He'll win this one again. I think he gets to 140. He's not gonna do the astronomical numbers. He'll win like 140 to 106. I think 106. 106 sounds like a good number for that. 140, 106. 140 to 106. Demo over Muller. You heard it here first, folks. Y'all hear that fucking Big Mac at 140 average or projection. LOL. LOL. No way. No way. He's facing Dave, so I know I just said he's going to get 3-10. Well, he might get that third win this week. Wednesday's against Pittsburgh. He's not going to do shit. Evans has a quick turnaround. Oh, shit. I didn't even realize that. So Godwin's probably not going to play this week for me. Yeah. No Fant. No way, buddy. No way, buddy. He hasn't done shit since week 2. I'll give this one to Big Mac. Low scoring. 118. 103. 118, 103. Big Mac wins. 2 in the stink. Rookies are us. Both projected over 140. Catchins freaking has this league rigged somehow. He never win another game, so definitely gonna pick Tim here. Both projected over 140. Tim wins it. I think he has a big week. Minnesota's in prime time. Chargers in prime time. Let's get Josh Kelly the ball. Kittle's facing Miami. Heck yeah. 172 to 122. 172, 122. Tim wins that one. This video's longer than I thought it was going to be. So Nick has some big bye week issues. Both of us running. Oh my god. Nick might put himself in there at running back. Probably scores many points. I don't know why he's Juju. Oh, he hasn't put Juju in there yet. Without the running backs, Nick's not going to score 100. Chad, you're going to get lucky this week. Final score 115 to. I think Nick has a real low game. Real low game here. 77. 115, 77. No running backs there. That's Schuster. Joe Buck's yikes versus Asil Terry. Like I said, so this is in big trouble without Chubby Dubby. Is Mostert supposed to be back? Maybe we'll be back. Still, he's other than like big plays. Oh, he's Michael Thomas in there too. Is Michael Thomas supposed to play? Declared inactive. Nothing really there for him yet. When's their bye? I could see them holding Michael Thomas out until after the bye, so I don't think he plays. Suez going to have a bad game. Suez going to have a real bad game. Janda wins this. I think he'll beat his expectations. He's going to be like 125. Joe Buck, 94. 125, 94. Janda. Last matchup, Team America versus She Digs Mayfield. Ridley will bounce back. I don't know. Now that Damian Harris proved himself, I don't think Burkhead's a starter. Green's kind of been struggling. He's facing Baltimore. I bet Michael's going to win this one. He's not even going to have to count on Randy Bullock because he doesn't even know who he is. I think he'll get 137. Manderson will have a better week, 122. Yeah, 137, 122. That's it. That's all the matchups for the week. This has been the OKPA Fantasy Football Weekly Recap Show. This is what happens when you don't have a script. You got ads. Google Fi ads coming up here. Got the Kurt Angle theme song on the way out. Let's get it if you made it this far, because I know it's boring and dry, but you get what you get. Make sure you like and subscribe. See you guys next week. Best of luck to everyone except who the hell am I playing? Garmin. Hope you suck this week, because you've been sucking since week 1. Later.